and welcome to Line the Gap. I'm Bryn. Okay, so it is day 2 of Mermay, and once again I've actually found time to make a video, which is really nice. And you can see that today the prompt was transformation, or transform. I cannot remember, but I decided to interpret that as like a mermaid transforming into a human or transforming into something else, I suppose. Oh, that would have been creative. Now I wish I'd tried it. But I decided a mermaid transforming into a human or vice versa, it's very hard to tell. I personally interpret it as a mermaid transforming into a human, like it's like her mermaidness is like peeling back ever so slowly. That's weird. But yeah, so you can see that like I did a few ideas for how I wanted to take this, and I've gotten to this sketch, and I'm doing like a second sketch layer. I kind of wanted her to look a little freaked out by what's happening, like she's not really sure why her lovely tail is turning into legs. And I wanted it to be like not a full scene, but kind of scene looking, so like you can see in the sketch that she's like supposed to be sat amongst rocks on the beach as this is happening to her, which is good because if she'd been like deep underwater, I'd have been very worried. She might have drowned, and that would have been scary. Imagine how scary that would be actually, to be like even if it wasn't like you're a mermaid and you're turning into a human, but let's say you're like a human and you start turning into something that cannot breathe air. That would be really scary. That would be like, that would freak me out. That would be very frightening. I'm sorry, I'm so low energy today. It's kind of a bit later in the day, getting a bit sleepy. And also it's just so sunny recently, and the warmth makes me like a lizard on a rock, just falling asleep, dying. Honestly, like May is one of the worst times for art for me. Summer is like the worst time for art for me because I'm just exhausted the whole time. But then in the winter and autumn I'm at school and I'm really busy, and then all the art I end up doing is for that. And then I don't have anything to show you people. So it's like, I'm damned if I do, I don't if I don't. But no, but I like the summer, it feels very warm. It's also so windy today, like the wind is going really fast and we have all these big bushes in our garden and they look like they're going to shake themselves to death almost. But I think they'll be fine. But no. And the sky is really blue today. Which, hooray! Blue sky! Okay, so I'm going to be going into inking right now. I decided to ink the tail and all of the little fins and frills separately. And the reason I do that is because it makes colouring much easier later on. So I'm really glad I chose to do that. And then, see, I'm doing like erasing. Yeah. And I think she turned out real cute. Like, I used the colour key I originally made just because I really ended up loving the colours that I'd chosen. Like, I made a bunch of like ideas for what I was going to do this mermaid, and I made them all, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I made a bunch of like little ideas for Mermay, and I did that because I figured it would make my whole process a lot faster, and it has. So I spent like a bit of time, or I just sat down and I made a bunch of tiny little sketches, thumbnails with a bit of colour, and like just a concept. And I've made them for about 8 of the days so far, and then what I'm planning actually is that at some point, like maybe near the end of this week when I've burned through a few of them, I might actually do a stream or something, like a live stream where I'll talk to you lot and I'll actually draw my ideas for like the next week, and you lot can suggest things or say, no, we don't like that idea, Bryn, or whatever. I don't know, you probably wouldn't say that. You're probably a bunch of sweeties, really. But yeah, so I'm actually really happy that I have those little thumbnails because they're making my life just worlds easier. And it's really nice. Yeah, and now you can see all the colouring going in, and it's really nice. So I'm so excited to do all that colouring. I think it turns out just so cute, and I love like the circle background I did and how she's breaking out of the circle. because like you usually see when I do backgrounds, they're like just kind of there, and they're not really a feature, and it annoys me, but I didn't do a very good job. But I feel like today, with like the background being basic, but it being like part of a flat circle, and she's like the three-dimensional character breaking off a bit, I don't know, I feel that looks really cool, so it made me really happy. And especially with like the transparent things, and you can see that they're transparent because they're changing over different surfaces, and that makes me just so pleased. But I feel like I wish I'd put more shading on the tail, maybe like shading at the very end of it, because I didn't do that. Oh yeah, and yeah, I tried to like write on the side, but the writing turned out too big. I didn't like it. But yeah. Anyway, here's what I ended up with. I think it turned out really cute, and I hope you did too. So yeah, that was day 2, transform or transformation. Yeah, anyway, please like if you liked it, or subscribe maybe. And yeah, I hope you had a really good day, and you have a nice evening. Goodbye!